Ever wondered how fables and parables are related to allegory? Today we go deep into Abrams Glossary of Literary Terms to understand the true hierarchy of allegorical forms. Allegory is a narrative that has two meanings, a literal surface meaning and a symbolic deeper meaning. Allegory isn't just one thing, it has two main types: historical and political allegory. Characters represents real historical people or events. For example, John Dryden's Absalom and Achitophel were the biblical story used for 17th century politics. The second is allegory of ideas. Characters represents abstract concepts like virtue, vice, holiness, or sin. For example, John Bunyan's The Pilgrim's Progress, where a man named Christian journeyed to celestial city. But here is the secret: fable, beast fable, parable, exemplum, and proverb are usually its five forms of allegorical expressions. They all use a surface story to hide a deeper allegorical meaning. We are going to discuss one by one. The first is fable, a short story typically with animals or inanimate objects as characters that convey a specific moral lesson. For example, the story of the tortoise and the hare, where the moral lesson is slow and steady wins the race. The second is beast fable, a specific type of fable where animals are used to satirize human behaviors or political systems. For example, Animal Farm by George Orwell, where animals represent political figures of the Russian Revolution. The third is parable, a short simple story that uses human characters to illustrate a moral or religious lesson. For example, the parable of the prodigal son. Here, the lesson is forgiveness and unconditional love. The fourth is exemplum, a short narrative used to illustrate a point or a moral truth, usually within a sermon. For example, The Pardoner's Tale by Geoffrey Chaucer. Here the lesson is greed is the root of the all evil. The fifth is Proverb, a short, well-known pithy saying that states a general truth or piece of advice. For example, honesty is the best policy. A stitch in the time saves nine, and the empty vessels make the most noise. So, the next time you read a fable or a parable, remember you are looking at a branch of the great allegory tree. Most people stay on the surface, but a true scholars look for the hidden hierarchy. If you want to stop skimming and start mastering English literature with authentic references like M.H. Abrahams, then you are in the right place. Let's stop being just students. Let's become scholars together. Subscribe to ShariyaWrites for notes that actually matter. See you in the next deep dive.